everyone, and welcome back to another one of our toddler specials. Now, how did you feel this morning when you got up? It was very cold, it was very frosty, wasn't it? Well, we're getting towards the winter now, and our story today is all about a bird that we see quite often in the winter. Now, this story is all about a little robin. Now, you know a robin because a robin has a very red chest and as he hops about. And our story is called That's Not My Robin. That's not my robin. Its chest is too soft. That's not my robin. Its beak is too shiny. That's not my robin. Its wings are too tufty. That's not my robin, its tail is too smooth. That's not my robin, its hat is too fuzzy. That's my robin, its tummy is so fluffy. Did you enjoy that story? Now today we're going to do something different. We're thinking about all the little birds in our gardens through the winter, and we're going to make them some yummy food for them to eat. Now it's really easy, but your grown-up is going to need to help you today. So you're going to need a yogurt pot that's empty and it's been washed, some string, some sharp scissors, some bird seed, if you've got any, some porridge, and some biscuit crumbs or cake crumbs. And the last thing you're going to need is some melted lard. If I tip it that way, you can just about see it in the bowl. Now your grown-up's going to have to melt the lard for you. And all we're going to do is we're going to put everything into our bowl. So first of all, tip your bird seed into the bowl. Next, put your porridge oats into the bowl. Then the biscuit crumbs or the cake crumbs into the bowl. And give it a really good mix with a wooden spoon. Mix everything together really, really well. If you've got any lumps in the biscuit or the cake, try and break them up if you can. There we go. Can you see? It's all nice mixed in together. Now we're going to put that aside for one moment because we're going to make up our yogurt pot. Now we need to put some string in our yogurt pot so that we can hang it from a tree when it's ready. So the first thing we do is a sharp pair of scissors, we just poke a hole at the bottom of the yogurt pot. Okay? Just like that. And then if you get some string, oops, there we go. Get your grown-up to tie a knot in the end of the string. You might want to do it more than once to make sure it's a really, really big knot. Perfect. Just like that. And then we're going to push the string through the hole in the yogurt pot at the bottom until the knot is right at the end, and then we're going to leave it just like that with the string dangling out of the yogurt pot. Now once your lard has cooled down a little bit, mine's nice and cool now, it's still runny but it's nice and cool, you're going to tip it into the mixture and it should be nice and runny. And then with your spoon, mix everything together so it all becomes nice and sloppy. Oh, the birds are going to love this. If you imagine what your favourite meal is, this is what the birds think. When they find this in your garden, they'll think, oh, that's my favourite. So once it's all mixed together, very carefully, using your wooden spoon, start to push the mixture into the yoghurt pot. Press it down as much as you possibly can, making sure your string is in the middle, so you're holding your string up with one hand and you're pushing your mixture down with the other. And then do you want to squeeze in as much as you can until it goes all the way to the top. That's it, keep squashing it down until it's in there nice and tight. So I want to make sure I've got every little bit for the birds. Perfect. So it should end up just like that. So you've got a yoghurt pot full of nice gooey goodness for the birds. Now this is going to go in your fridge, and it needs to stay in your fridge for a whole day so that it has time to go nice and hard. Once it's done, you can ask your grown-up, they can cut off the yoghurt pot, and then your bird food will hang from the string. You can then tie it from the nearest tree and then watch to see how many little birds come and have a big feast. Now are you ready to do some singing? Now we're going to sing first of all about a cold and frosty morning, just like it is today. Are you ready? This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we brush our hair, brush our hair, brush our hair. This is the way we brush our hair on a cold and frosty morning. Beautiful. Now we're going to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So can you put your legs out in front of you and make a boat? Are we ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Fantastic. And we're going to sing heads, shoulders, knees and toes. Show me where your head is. Where's your shoulders? Can you point to your knees? Mine are under this table. And where are your toes? Can you point to your toes? Are you ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Very good. Now the last song we're going to sing is all about our favourite little rabbit. Are we ready for Peter Rabbit? Are you ready? Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and he flipped it and he flopped it and the fly flew away. Floppy ears, curly whiskers, floppy say our prayer. This week, I pray that God's eyes will watch over you, God's arms will protect you, God's hands will lead you, and God's love will fill your heart. Amen. Shall we sing our goodbye song? Goodbye to you all today, all today, all today. Goodbye to you all today. Goodbye everyone. And I'll see you next time for another story. Bye.